Welcome back, you guys, to the First Time Parents podcast. I'm your host, Lee Cruz. And right before I start this episode, if any of you guys are new to this podcast channel, I want you guys to do something for me real quick, okay? I want you guys to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And please keep your post notification button to that vibrating symbol so all of you guys can be notified for every time I upload an episode. Okay? So the topic of today's episode is about how the pros and cons of being a first-time parent. And I will get into that after the intro. Well, you guys, I'm back, and I just hope you guys are having a blessed and wonderful day on today. And I want to talk about the pros and cons of being a first-time parent. Okay? I want to talk about the cons. Let me talk about the cons, then I go into the pros. Okay? Being a first-time parent is hard. It's hard, and being me myself my experience of being a first-time parent is very hard and very tiring. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. I'm just being real with you guys. And the reason why I'm saying that being a parent is hard is I have to make sure that he's okay. Make sure that make sure that my son is good. Make sure that nothing has happened to him, and make sure that everything is all right with my son, and when he was in his newborn stage, he slept all the time. Slept, eat, poop, pee, poop, eat, poop, pee, poop. Okay? And now LJ is 2 months years old now. The whole ball game has changed. Okay? He's 2 months. He's about to be 3 months on the 18th, okay, of this month. He's about to be 3 months. So let me dive into the cons of raising a 2-month-old. Okay? Okay, so LJ is a hot box. What that? Okay, y'all wondering why, Lee? Why are you saying that your son is a hot box? Okay, LJ gets hot very easily. Okay, we had to strip him down. He whines. He has a fit when he's hot, okay? And he's hot, he pees on himself, he sweats a lot in his sleep. And and plus, he don't like when he poops, he gives us blowouts, okay? What you mean blowouts? Blowouts means he poops everywhere. He poops over his clothes. He poops all over himself. Okay, and sometimes I'll just be like, he does it unexpectedly, and then he's gonna smile about it. He's like, "Okay, Daddy, I got you," and I'm like, "LJ. Really, son? You gonna do that to Daddy? Really?" So I love him either way. And you know, the cons when he peed on me. He got me a couple times when he peed on me. He threw up on me. You know, he spit up on me. And sometimes I have to change my shirt. He messed up my shirt. And sometimes you know, when it's hot, like I can tell when it's super hot. So it's like LJ doesn't know when doesn't know between what's hot and what's cold. You know, I have to make my room cool because you know, my room is a hot box. You know, it is a hot box, and I keep my door open. I keep my fan on. You know, and a window open. You know, it gets cold outside, and you know, with the fan blowing and the cool air blowing from outside, you know, it circulates. And the fact that he messed up all his clothes, I have to wash his clothes. When he spit up, when he doo-doo all over his stuff, and you know, he screams at us, not me, but he screams at my lovely wife when he can't get nothing, can't get his way. And then I'm like, hey, wait, hold up. LJ, don't scream at mommy. Please don't scream at mommy. Don't scream at mommy. We don't want you growing up screaming at your mother. Okay? Don't scream at mommy. So we trying to teach him not to do that. Okay? And the one thing about you know, about LJ is, I'm not saying, you know, like I'm saying that there are cons of being, you know, a first-time parent. And me and my lovely wife have to lose sleep because he wake up in the middle of the night, hungry, screaming on the top of his lungs, and we have to make sure that he's okay. You know, sometimes when he sleep, he tosses and turns. And plus, he pops up out of his sleep. He pops up out of his sleep like this. He jumps out of his sleep. So that's the reason why, that's what we don't like. We don't like him doing that because like he pops up out of his sleep. Then we have to make sure that he good. And it's like, and plus, when he wants to poop, he grunts. We don't want him grunting like that because we don't want him to get we don't want him to get those things that when you grunt. Comment in the, you know, comment below about what happens when you grunt too much. You know, a hernia, I believe. We don't want him to get a hernia because he's grunting too much. And then we have to give him some medicine because his stomach hurts him. You know, that it took all of that will take up a whole hour. And then he will want to take a bath. He likes certain temperatures of his bath. And you know, sometimes he want to wash up, sometimes he don't. Sometimes he want to take a bath and then he don't want to take a bath. So those are the cons. Okay, those are the cons. Okay? And for the pros is our LJ is a very calm, you know, baby boy. And He don't cry as much, except when he's hungry. So we can tell I can tell which cry that he wants, or that he's hungry. A hungry cry is when he fully cries, when he turns fully red. Another cry is when he wants his pacifier. Okay? And another cry is when he's hot. Another cry is when he's he don't cry when he's cold. That's a good thing. Another cry is he doesn't when he don't when he cries when he's hot. He cries when he's wet. He cries when he have boo-boo on his butt. Because he doesn't like, when he has boo-boo on his butt. He don't. And another cry is when he wants when he wants to stand up, or wants to be comfortable, and wants to watch a little bit of TV before he goes to bed. He can't fully he can only see red. He's only 2 months. He can see red, but he can't fully see. He can see the color red. He doesn't see the other colors yet. So so let me get to the pros. The pros are, I love it when he's very talkative. I love it when he's talkative. I believe when LJ grows up, he's going to be like, he's going to, have full, he's going to, have full conversations with us, with his parents. LJ is going to be like, Mommy, Daddy, what's this? Mommy, Daddy, what's that? Mommy, Daddy, this and that. I'm like, son, we love you. We cherish every moment that we had with you. But, my God. We love that you are talking full sentences. But damn. I'm not going to say that, but I'm not going to say that to him. But son, go in your room, go read a book. Go read a book or something. Okay, go read a book, or watch TV, or go on your tablet, or do something. Okay, do something. And I love that he's very talkative. I love that he's very active. He's very active. He loves to kick and everything. He's very, very active. He's very, he's very calm. One thing about LJ is when he wakes up, he wake up talking. And I'm like, I didn't hear no cry or nothing. I'm like, okay. I didn't hear I didn't hear that, when he wake up. And, I just let my wife sleep because I know that she's tired. So she didn't go to sleep until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So when he gets up in the morning, I grab him. I'll, make sure he's fed and everything. He's changed and everything. Spend time with him before Desiree wakes up. So I get him, spend time with him, while mommy sleep, and yes, I have to work, but I don't work until the afternoons. So I'm with him until I have to go to work. So that's a pro. And and then I come back, spend more time with him. I'm gone like like for a couple of hours, and then I come back. So, and spend time with him, you know, and I believe by the time I come back, he'd be, you know, going down for his nap. So, I love, you know, you know, just being back home, you know, when he wake up, so I can spend time with him, you know. And another thing is, you know, I have to manage time with, you know, to spend some time with Desiree as well, than LJ. You know, sometimes she feels like, you know, sometimes Desiree feel like I'm not spending enough time with her. You know, and it's true. You know, because I've been working and everything. You know, when she comes, bring him, and I have to go out the door. So when he turns 3 months, I'm stop working and spend time with him. Spend more time with the family that I created. So I'm gonna spend more time with Desiree and LJ. You know, and sometimes I'm gonna have to go where she's at and help her out with the baby. And you know, and another pro is that I believe a couple nights ago when I was on the phone with Desiree, you know, we FaceTime each other. You know, she shows me the baby, she shows me LJ. Sorry, I gotta move around. She shows me LJ, and I had asked her, what LJ doing? She was like, oh, nothing. He just over here talking and everything. But she turned the phone. Then I spoke to him, and then he smiled at me. And that melted my heart. It melted my heart because, you know, he smiled at me because he knows his father. He knows his dad. And he smiled at me, and you know, babies can feel the energy that you are bringing with them. You know, he knows that I love him. He knows that I'm going to cherish every moment with him. You know, he knows that you know, I'm always going to be there for him. You know, he knows that when I go, daddy's to go to work, but he always come back. You know, and another pro is he's very, you know, he's very in tune. He's very in tune in you know, his hearing. You know, he hears. You know, when I put something on that he likes, he watches it, and you know, he listens. He's not able, you know, he doesn't see it, you know, the full colors yet, but he's, you know, hearing. He has a good hearing. You know, he's, you know, he follows my voice. You know, he knows my voice. And you know, I was talking to him while he was in the womb. So yeah, and the best thing about being a parent is that Desiree and I have a blessing. You know, we have LJ. You know, after having LJ, we've got so close together, so closer since we had him. And I saw, you know, what she went through in that hospital room. You know, she's going through a whole lot of pain. And I was encouraging her. The times that she wanted to give up, I was like, babe, don't do it. I'm like, babe, you got this. You got this. And I was just encouraging her to, I was just encouraging her because she needs that. She needs that encouragement. And you know, and for the first time parents out there, there are going to be pros and cons about parenting. With the pros and cons, it's a learning process. And plus, I'm still learning my son. Some of y'all are still learning your son or daughter. And it is a learning process, and it gets hard. It does. It gets hard. I can admit it's hard. It gets hard of being a parent sometimes. But, sometimes it feels weird as well. Desiree and I was talking about, before he came and before LJ came into our lives, that it didn't intertwine, it didn't connect when we had the baby shower. And I'm like the fact that I'm having a baby shower of my own, and I'm like, okay. Like we found out what we were having. We were having a baby boy. And that didn't click with me. I know that she was pregnant. I know that we were having a boy. But when it came to the baby shower, I'm like, we're about to have a kid. And plus all the gifts that we had and me setting up my room, I'm like, okay, this really is happening. This really is happening because, I'm taking care of another human being. I'm raising another human being. And I'm like, okay, like a human being come like in this world, like that I helped produce, and now he came out as a 6 pound and 20 inches long, 6 pound baby and 4 ounces and 7 inches long. I mean, not 7 inches, 20 inches long. I'm like, wow. And then it stuck with me when I heard him cry for the first time. And I was in the delivery room while they were preparing for her C-section. And my Desiree was a warrior. When I tell you she whooped that pain until she couldn't take it no more, she held out. She wanted to do naturally. She held out to the next morning until she had asked for the epidural to stop the pain. And she tried pushing him out. She couldn't. And then her pelvis kept on closing. Because he was still up. Still up. He wasn't coming down. He was still up. And now he's, he was born. 5:15, 5:45. I believe 5:25 p.m. that Sunday evening. He was born. And I was so happy, so ecstatic, because I have a son by the woman that I love. And I'm going to love and cherish every moment that we have together. Those are the pros of being a parent. Times is going to it's going to get hard, but as long as we have each other, as long as we have, have each other and supporting each other. Desiree and I support each other, support one another. She tells me everything about what's going on with LJ. She tells me about his appointments. Soon she's about to be, she's about to transition. But I'm not going to tell you guys that. I'm just letting you guys know that she's about to transition. Okay. So yeah, we'll see her more often after she transition. Okay. And then I will be able to see LJ more often. So I'm just really am grateful for Desiree. I really am blessed to have a woman that is by my side. And I couldn't ask for nobody. I couldn't ask for nobody that I would have a child with. I love Desiree with all my heart, and I'm going to cherish every moment of raising our son together. And for the first time parents out there, I just want you guys to continue on doing what you are doing. Continue on loving your children. Continue on, to continue on, just being there for them. And for the first time mothers and fathers, keep up with the good work. Stay encouraged. Keep your head up. Your child will feel you, getting frustrated. Will feel you, getting stressed out. It's okay to walk away. It is okay to walk away. Desiree walked away, and then I was like, you know what? Let me see what's going on with him. I was like, babe, give me him. Give me LJ. Just have some time for yourself, and then I will make sure that LJ is secured and he's good. So, and just keep up with the good work, stay encouraged, and I just hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Okay? And always remember that it is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay as long as you have a great support system. As long as you have a great support system, everything is going to be okay. Pray over your kids, pray over your children, and everything is going to come in line. You are the parents. Listen to me. You are the parents. You can have some suggestions, but you are the parents. You don't have to listen to what people think was best for your child. You are the parents. Do what's best for your child. You can have help. There's nothing wrong for asking for help. But when people try to take over, that's when you have to draw the line of protecting your child, of, doing what's best for your child. Do what's best for your child. I'm saying it from experience. I'm saying it as a parent. Do what's best for your kids. And everything is gonna be all right. Well, I love you guys. God bless you. Have a smile upon you, and I just hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. And there's more episodes to come. And I'll, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And please keep post notifications on to that vibrating symbol, so every time I upload an episode on the First Time Parents podcast, you will be notified for the new episode. So I love you guys. God bless you, and have a smile upon you.